Yes, I know normally I talk about jet boats, rally cars, gas turbines, aeroplanes. Today I have a far more pressing problem. My Nespresso coffee machine that uses the little pods has started heaving and straining and dribbling a tiny bit of coffee. You press the button and it does it again. And you can do that as many times as you need to get an actual cup of coffee. And you can keep doing it. I thought its prostate was in trouble, but it doesn't seem to have one. So what's causing this? I went on the internet to look for a video that would show me why it did this and how I might fix it. Couldn't find one. I thought, right, I'll make one. But in order to fix it, you first of all have to understand what's going on. Now, when you get one of these coffee pods, before it's used, it's nice and smooth on the bottom, and it has this little foil, slightly convex cap on it, which is ever so slightly pressurized. And you put it in the machine, and you press the button to ask for coffee. When it comes out again, it's got these three little knife wounds in the bottom, and this sort of grid pattern on the front. Now, I thought that this was because when you shut the lid, it would simultaneously stab the base and squish the block pattern into the front. But it doesn't. And I discovered this quite early on, because you will have done this. You put a pod in the machine, the Amazon man comes with the delivery, the phone goes, you think, did I put a pod in that machine? So you've got to get it out to see if it's an old or a new one. And when you get it out, what you find is, although it has the three knife wounds in the bottom, it doesn't have the foam in the front, the little block pattern. And that's because it doesn't work the way I thought it did. What it actually does is it seals the pod in around this ring around the outside, so it's sealed into a chamber. And when you press the coffee button, it forces hot water at high pressure in through the three knife wounds at the back, through the coffee, pressurizing the pod and forcing the foil end out over to hydroform itself over those little blocks. And that ruptures the foil, and in the plate with the little blocks on is a matrix of tiny holes through which the coffee goes and into your cup. That's how it works. But it wasn't doing that, and I couldn't understand why. And what it came down to, the root of the problem is wear in the machine and the bit that shuts the lid. But what it came down to is the three little knife wounds in the back weren't deep enough. There were barely pricks in the material. And the result of this was the machine would try to force water through, but it couldn't force enough through. And the pressure comes up and it can't quite hydroform the front, and the pressure builds and builds and builds until the overpressure switch shuts it down, because you don't want it, it's a safety measure. You don't want it just to build pressure, pressure, pressure until it goes bang with boiling water at 7 in the morning, you're stood in your dressing gown. So it shuts down. So this is now pressurized, and the pressure then bleeds off through the holes it does have, then you get a dribble of coffee. Overpressure switch is reset, press the button, pressure comes up again, and it will cycle, and it'll do that as many times as you want till you've got enough coffee to get in your thermal mug and away to work. And that was the problem. The three little knives weren't piercing the back. Now, fixing that is a bit problematic. It's tricky, but I do have a fix, and if anyone's interested, I'll do another film. But in order to make sure you get your coffee in the morning, what you need to do is this. Pop that in the machine, cycle the handle or whatever you've got, but don't ask it for coffee. Get that back out again and find out where the three little holes should be. And get a pointy thing, a little skewer, the darts you use down the pub, anything, and just stab them right through. And then put the pod back in the machine, shut the lid, press the button, and you'll get coffee. And that will get you by. Fixing the machine, as I say, a bit more difficult. I'm trying to come up with a simple fix because I had a million bits all over the bench. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. So give it a go. If it works, pop into the comments and let me know. I'll be interested. If it doesn't work, just keep it to yourself. And please, while you're here, have a little browse around the channel in case you find jet boats, fast cars and engines and things of more interest than a coffee pod. Anyway, thanks for watching.